Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks against the Miami Hurricanes. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sideline.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, he has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long, and that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
You prepare all season for the college football playoff, and in the first snap, he throws an interception. I'll be very interested to see how this quarterback can bounce back. On the opposite side, what a great job by this defense to set yourself up and your offense with good field position in such a big game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. He'll hand it off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense all over that running play. They stop it right to 2.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Forced out and more. He's still running. Breaks. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down trot. Can they get something going here? Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He shreds the tackle. The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He shows his running ability to get that first down, Joel. You think about the Big 12 legacy of dual-threat quarterbacks. This guy belongs in that group.
He sure does. I think the guy that sticks out to me when I think of Big 12 quarterbacks that have elite ability on the outside is Kyler Murray. He was so fast, quick as a hiccup on the outside, but certainly this guy has the ability to impact the game and threaten the defense just like that.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
The second down completion loses big yards and sets up a third and very long here. The pocket breaking down. What a catch! That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. He looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position, in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. But what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like... is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And he takes it around the 20. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Sees an opening. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Gain of 23 on the play. First and goal, South Carolina.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has got it. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position.
Oh, we almost had a big man touchdown there. Look at him rumbling down the field. Huge gain off of that scoop. Great job knocking the ball loose here, creating a turnover, and then it's the big guy rumbling down the field. Beautiful job by this defense.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. Brought down short of that first down. That's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
It's a nice job keeping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They mix it up with a run. Oh, he's got open space. Break. Here he goes. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, South Carolina, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
South Carolina. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Handoff to the back. Fights off a defender. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They're going to run it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the 2nd half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's a safety.
Chris, this is perfect defense by this defensive end. You're supposed to set a hard edge, and you can see as this quarterback is trying to get outside of the pocket to the right, that defensive end is just not allowing him to do it. He keeps his outside arm free, and he's able to get the sack for a safety.
South Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. So the catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
15. And that's a first down for the offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the running back's got it again. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So, if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And they'll call timeout here before the snap. Got to talk about this 3rd down and inches coming up. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. Powering through. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, South Carolina.
The Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Loses the ball behind the line. The defense scoops it up. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
A play like this totally changes the dynamic of this game in the field position. Great job knocking the ball loose, and then it's the scoop, and he almost gets all the way into the end zone here. Touchdown saving tackle after the big return. And now they're set up. Great field position. Got to capitalize in the sudden change and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. QB keeper all the way. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And he's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen in this completion for this offense.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but
hey, bro, you so cheesy, these weak-ass strips, bro. Those shit's cheesy as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang.
Now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Open field ahead. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Using his legs here. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you'd feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Working clock with the ground game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And, Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like he's going to run it. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Gonna run it. It's Cox. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Same tailback, another carry. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it.
Chris, look at the first step off the ball. I tell you, it looks like he was shot out of a cannon. He comes around that left side. This one was a block from the snap.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.